Few songs have traveled so far and for so long as Be Thou My Vision. More than 12 centuries have passed since its first words were penned, yet they still rise from church pews and cathedrals around the world. Its story begins in 6th century Ireland, in an age of monasteries and stone crosses. The words are traditionally traced to Saint Dallán Forgaill, a gifted poet and devoted monk. His name, Dallán, means little blind one, a reference to the blindness he suffered after years of intense study of the scriptures. For Dallán, blindness of the eyes did not mean blindness of the heart. His prayer, written in Gaelic, was a plea for God to be his vision, the guiding light of his life. It was an invocation to see the world not through human sight, but through the eyes of God. He called it Rup to Mo Bela, be my vision, or be my ruler. Each line wove rich Celtic Christian imagery. God as a battle shield against the enemy, as a high tower of refuge, as an inheritance greater than any earthly treasure. He prayed, Lord of my heart, declaring absolute surrender, and heart of my own heart, revealing a deep, unbreakable union with Christ. For centuries, these words lived quietly in monasteries, preserved by scribes in fading ink on worn vellum. But as the Gaelic tongue gave way to English, the prayer slipped into obscurity, its voice fading from the worship of the wider church. It was not until the early 20th century that the hymn would be reborn. In 1905, Irish linguist Mary E. Byrne discovered the ancient poem and translated it into English for the journal Eru. Her work was scholarly and literal, faithful to the original meaning, though not yet shaped for song. 7 years later, in 1912, another Irish woman, Eleanor, took Byrne's translation and breathed into it the music of poetry. She kept the substance of the ancient prayer, but wove it into lyrical English that could be sung. Her words bridged 1,000 years, uniting Celtic devotion with modern worship. The final piece of the hymn's journey came through its melody, a traditional Irish folk tune known as Slane. The name recalls the Hill of Slane, where centuries earlier St. Patrick had lit a paschal fire in bold defiance of the pagan high king. Its modal, haunting beauty seemed born for Dallán's prayer, and together the words and melody became inseparable. Since then, Be Thou My Vision has traveled across denominational, cultural, and generational lines. It has been sung in grand cathedrals and humble chapels, arranged for choirs, orchestras, and modern bands. From Van Morrison to Audrey Assad, the Gettys to Shane and Shane, countless voices have carried it forward. Its endurance is no mystery, for in every age and every place, the longing is the same: to see as God sees, to make him the sole vision, wisdom, and treasure of the heart. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Naught be all else to me, save that thou art.